Hello students. In our previous classes, we were discussing about the various methods of preparation of alkyl halides. Now, we discussed the preparation from alcohols, from hydrocarbons like alkanes, alkenes, and from silver salt of carboxylic acid. The fourth method, that was one of the named reaction, that was called as Huns-Dicker reaction. From alkanes by halogenation, from alkenes by electrophilic addition of HX. Now, today we will find the last method according to our syllabus, that is halide exchange methods. Here we will discuss two reactions. These two are the named reactions. One is Finkelstein reaction and second one is the Schwarz reaction. Let us discuss this reaction one by one. First, Finkelstein reaction. This reaction is named after the German chemist Hans Finkelstein. Okay. According to this reaction, we can prepare alkyl iodides by the help of alkyl chlorides or bromides. And here the reagent is sodium iodide in the medium of dry acetone. This reaction involves the formation of alkyl iodides and the starting materials are alkyl chlorides or bromides. Let us note some important points related to this reaction first. This reaction proceeds by SN2 mechanism, substitution nucleophilic bimolecular. This reaction works well for primary alkyl halides. Obviously, because the mechanism is SN2. However, neopentyl halides, in spite of being primary alkyl halide, these molecules do not undergo the reaction easily. Secondary alkyl halides are less reactive while vinyl, aryl or tertiary alkyl halides are on-reactive. Thus, the order of reactivity of various alkyl halides is primary is more reactive than secondary, which in turn is more reactive than tertiary. Now let us try to understand the first reaction, Finkelstein reaction. As I have told you, alkyl halide, these alkyl halides means here the chlorides or bromides, they are to be treated with sodium iodide in the medium of dry acetone. Okay. Here iodide ion from NaI, that is the nucleophile, students. Which is a better nucleophile than chloride or bromide. For example, when ethyl bromide it be treated with sodium iodide, then tell me what would be our product? In the place of X, Br is there. So I minus from NaI, that will substitute Br such that you will get CS3 CS2I plus the byproduct is NaBr. Okay. So here the halide ion get exchanged. Our product is ethyl iodide and the reactant was ethyl bromide. The halide ions, bromide and iodide, they have been exchanged. Ethyl bromide, this bromide ion, that has been substituted by this iodide to form ethyl iodide. And as I have told you, the mechanism of this reaction is SN2, substitution nucleophilic bimolecular. In the general equation also we can mention the mechanism of this reaction. This is SN2, right? As we have known, SN2 reactions involve inversion in configuration. So we can apply the concept here by taking the same example, the three-dimensional presentation of the same molecule ethyl bromide, that is to be done here. Okay, this is carbon that is attached to one hydrogen, this is second hydrogen and one CS3 group that is attached. Okay, this is your ethyl bromide molecule. NaI is the reagent here where Na plus and I minus ions are there. This I minus, that will act the nucleophile and that will attack the carbon center from in a direction opposite to the leaving group. Here the leaving group is bromide. Okay, as a result of the SN2 reaction, which is carried out in the presence of acetone, you will get this I minus that will be attached to this carbon. Okay, this carbon and this carbon bromine bond will be broken. Bromide ion Na plus, they will form NaBr, and carbon that contains the atoms or groups, they will be here. Hydrogen, this is your second hydrogen, and one CH3 group was there, so it is ethyl iodide. Okay, we can compare the configurations of the product and the reactant here. Okay, the configuration that has been inverted. Also, we can find another example. In the previous case, we had taken one primary alkyl halide. Now, that sodium iodide, that is to be treated with one secondary alkyl halide. Let's consider. Okay, here we will take 2-bromobutane. So this carbon that contains one hydrogen, one CH3 and one ethyl group. Okay, in the presence of acetone, when the reaction will occur, what will happen? This iodide that will attack this carbon center in a direction opposite to the leaving group. Here the leaving group is again bromide. So after the formation of a bond between this iodide and this carbon, we will get the corresponding iodide product, means 2-iodobutane. No, the reactant was 2-bromobutane. So here the halide ion has been exchanged, and NaBr, that will be the side product here. Okay, let us write the name of these reactants and products. Here the reactant was 2-bromobutane and the product formed is 2-iodobutane. Only there is a difference in their halide ions. That's why this is called halide exchange. The bromide ion, it was substituted by iodide. Okay, this is in accordance with SN2 mechanism. In the same way, we can consider the reaction of allyl halides, allyl chlorides or allyl bromides when they be treated with sodium iodide. Here I have taken allyl chloride. Okay, in the medium of acetone, when the reaction be carried out, we will get the corresponding product. What would be the product here? Simply this chloride from allyl chloride that will be substituted by iodide. So you will get allyl iodide. This chloride that will be substituted by iodide, and the side product is NaCl. Okay, so this is allyl iodide, and that has been formed from allyl chloride. So in this way, we can convert alkyl chloride or bromide into alkyl iodide. This is your reaction. Look at the reaction once again. So alkyl chloride or bromide, when they be treated with sodium iodide, you will get corresponding alkyl iodide. So whenever any chloride or bromide is to be converted into iodide, you need to think about the Finkelstein reaction. Okay? Listen students, here the medium was acetone, no? And the byproduct sodium chloride or bromide, they are insoluble in acetone. That means they are obtained in the form of precipitate. Here NaBr, that was the side product, that will be obtained as precipitate. So this reaction is often used as a test for primary alkyl chlorides or bromides. That means you can identify any primary alkyl chlorides or bromides by the help of Finkelstein reaction by observing the formation of precipitate when that alkyl chloride or bromide it be treated with sodium iodide. Again, tertiary alkyl halides are non-reactive. That's why we can distinguish primary alkyl chlorides or bromides from tertiary alkyl halides by the help of this reaction. Another important point here is Alkyl fluorides can be obtained by the reaction of corresponding alkyl chlorides, bromides or iodides by the reaction with potassium fluoride in a polar aprotic solvent like acetonitrile in the presence of a cyclic ether which is called as 18 crown 6. Look at the chemical equation given here. CS3CS2Cl ethyl chloride it is. When this be treated with KF in the presence of 18 crown 6, the Cl from ethyl chloride it got substituted by fluoride. In this way we are getting ethyl fluoride. Here the structure of 18 crown 6 is given. Here 18 corresponds to the total number of carbon and oxygen atoms constituting the ring, and 6 that is corresponding to the number of only oxygen atoms present in the ring. The crown ether binds potassium ion within its cavity by coordination and hence renders F- free to make an efficient nucleophilic attack. The aprotic solvent CS3CN, aprotic, that will not provide any proton H plus ion. Okay, this aprotic solvent does not form hydrogen bond with F- and hence leaves it free to react easily. Next, another halide exchange method, Schwarz reaction. This reaction is meant for the preparation of alkyl fluorides, which can be prepared by heating alkyl chlorides or bromides with certain metallic fluorides, such as fluorides of silver, mercury or stibbium. Okay. Remember, the reactants are alkyl chlorides or bromides, whereas the product is alkyl fluoride. Look at this chemical reaction, CS3Br plus CgF. Okay, when this mixture we heat it, bromide ion from methyl that was getting substituted by fluoride. Okay, similarly when ethyl chloride it be treated with Hg2F2, we will get the corresponding fluoride, that is ethyl fluoride. So in this way alkyl fluorides can be obtained. This is Schwarz reaction. Remember it to prepare alkyl fluorides.